Hello, my name is Gloria Garrett, and I am the mother of makeup art. What does that mean? I paint beautiful pictures with makeup. I am also the traveling folk artist. I go all around the country and all around the world painting pictures. Let me tell you about my trip to Rome. I went to Rome with my daughter, my granddaughter, and my husband. We left from BWI, and I was on the smallest plane I ever been on. It was a commuter plane going to Philadelphia. I could still see the ground and see the buildings. And then when I got to Philadelphia, I was on the biggest plane I ever been on. It had 500 people. Now you know all I could see then was what? Just clouds. It took 9 hours to get to Rome. So you know I had me a good little nap. I'm glad I did, because when we got to Rome, we went to our hotel. Very important, you all. Make sure everybody have the itinerary, and give the itinerary to the cab driver. Don't try to pronounce those words. It might take you to the wrong hotel. We get to the hotel, and my daughter tells me, "Mom, we have a 2:00 tour at the Vatican Museum." And guess what? I forgot all about rush. You know, I'm an artist. Hey, look, when you say museum, I'm ready to go. So y'all, we caught a cab, very important. When you catch cabs, okay, you got to have your euros. And Italy does not have Ubers. So we get there, and that line was just so long. I'm like, oh my goodness, how we gonna get here? My daughter said, don't worry about it. She, booked through a tour guide. And the tour guide can take you right in. Now, you still have to stay in the security line, but you could go right in. We went in. It was just beautiful. We saw the 16th chapel, and guess who painted that? Michelangelo painted that. It was beautiful. He painted on the ceiling. He painted Genesis. The first part, he had a lot of detail. Other than that, later on, people said, I can't see that. So he did less detail and painted bigger. The gardens at the Vatican were just wonderful. I just loved them. Then we went to lunch. Let me tell you what happened at lunch. We ordered soda, and of course we got spaghetti. Homemade spaghetti. It was just wonderful. But then we got the bill, and we saw 18 euros for 3 sodas. Now, we just got these glass bottle sodas, okay, 12 ounces. We thought it was a mistake. Guess what? It wasn't a mistake. The waiter told us if you had ordered to go, it would have been $3. So guess what we started doing? We started bringing our own water, okay? We started bringing our own water. The next day, we went to the Colosseum. That Colosseum is huge. Of course, again, guess what my daughter did? We had to stand in line. She got us a tour guide, and we went through security. I've never been anything like that before in my life. You went inside, that's where the gladiators fought. And you could just feel something there. You really could, because these people were slaves. So something came over me, and I could just feel it, But it's just wonderful. It was just wonderful to be there. I felt like I was giving them honor. We went to the Forum. Now, the Forum is where Rome had the first government, the first Senate. It was just wonderful, too, and they had a marketplace there, too. So that was just wonderful, and you still see all the beams. I don't understand how it lasts that long, but guess what? They were the best architects, so it lasts a long time. We went to the Da Vinci Museum. This museum was where Da Vinci ideas came to light. He was a scientist, he was an artist, and they had his designs, and they built his designs from wood. It was just wonderful. Of course, they had a print of the Mona Lisa. Of course, I saw the real Mona Lisa at the Louvre in Paris. Then they had a copy of the Last Supper. You all, we went to this ride. I think it was called a spaceship ride. It took you through the history of Rome. And it was like a ride. It was like in 3D. They show you the water fountains, the wonderful water fountains in Rome. And of course, I saw the wonderful water fountains in Rome. I saw the Trevi fountain. You know, that was the fountain that was in the movie and the song. Three coins in a fountain. You all, it talked about Caesar and how Caesar, you know, took over Rome. It just gave you a wonderful history of Rome. Y'all, I had my gelato. Yes, I did. And it was delicious. Let me tell you what happened. Y'all, I had eaten my gelato, and guess what? It dropped on the ground. But guess what? You know, I went and got me some more, and I was more careful with my gelato. I was so busy, y'all, just looking at the beautiful water fountains. You all, it was time to leave. And we caught a train to Milan. I wasn't ready to go home yet. You all, we took a train to Milan. It was just a wonderful train ride. You saw the countryside. The Italian countryside was just so bright and lively. It was just so beautiful. You all, I'm still dreaming about that train ride. You know, it was the first time my husband and I, you know, ever rode a train, and it was just beautiful. Now in Milan, my daughter and my granddaughter wanted to go to the fashion district. And I was just saying, I don't know if I want to go with y'all, the fashion district. Come on, man, come on and go. I'm like, okay. Of course, they bought something. Let me tell you what I liked about that fashion district. Once you got off on the train and went up the steps, guess what I saw? The Duomo Cathedral. You know, this big, beautiful cathedral. I was so glad that I went. This cathedral was just beautiful. I just felt something. It was just breathtaking, especially coming off those steps from the subway, the train, the metro, because I didn't expect to see it. So it was really breathtaking. You all, I want to thank my sponsors and my supporters, because you just didn't help me get to Rome. You helped my husband get to Rome with me, and we just really enjoy it. And I hope you enjoy these paintings of Rome, and I got some photographs of Rome too. And I'll see you next time.